ready. We ready. We ready for y'all. We ready. We ready. We ready.
Let's go, baby. Just like that, Timberwolves take the first game. What did I tell y'all? Timberwolves did not come to play. Anthony Edwards did not come to play. We come in game one to steal the game against Denver at their home too. In they Cribberton, tuck your chain. Cause Timberwolves is taking all of them. Jamal Murray, tuck your chain. Michael Porter, tuck your chain. You not getting them threes off like you was against the Lakers. KCP, tuck your chain. Anthony Edwards came and snatched it. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, this Timberwolves team is something different. My team is something different, bro. Come on. Now, in the first quarter, I thought we was going to be up for a good little minute. We was up like 15 in the first quarter. This game was good. This game was goated. First half, it was calm. Actually, I would say first 3 quarters, it was calm. And then it finally picked up in the fourth quarter. Like the game really picking up. And we got to go over a few of the players because this game was great overall. First off, at the beginning of the game, Timberwolves went crazy. They had a nice little lead, and then for some reason, they decided to take out like 3 of the starters. I have no clue who authorized that. I don't know if it was Finch or if it was other dude. I forgot his name. My bad. But I don't know if it was him or Finch that decided to take out like 3 of our starters when we had all the motion, we had all the chemistry, all the momentum with the squad that was in. I don't know why we did that. And we tried to do extra to stop Jokic, but come on, you can't stop Jokic. And that's fine. Going into this, I knew we weren't going to be able to stop Jokic. It felt like he had a quiet game. No, he did have a quiet game. He didn't do nothing crazy. He ain't scored no crazy shots. I think he might have scored like 1 crazy and 1 or something like that. But he ain't do no crazy 1 foot, 1 leg threes. I think he was like 2 for 9 for threes this whole game or something like that. He was shooting like D-Lo, but bro somehow still dropped 30 something points. So I guess you could say he had a bad game. You know what? Would you even quantify this as a bad game? He had 7 turnovers. You know what? I'll say he had a bad game. And it's not because he had a bad game. It's because he didn't get a triple-double. That's a bad game for Jokic, and that's crazy. Michael Porter didn't really have a bad game, but I think we did enough to not allow him to go off like he was against the Lakers. He's a big part of why they won that series. But we had him locked down for a good part of it. You know what? I can't even say that. Bro went 6 for 13, 4 for 7 from 3. So I can't even say we really held him down. But it was enough, obviously. Now, we did keep Aaron Gordon locked down. He didn't really do much. We was never worried about him anyway, but he didn't really do much. And I think it's going to stay that way this whole series. Bro, I'm telling y'all, Timberwolves got it. We getting it and done in 6 games or less. Then we got Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray ain't do nothing. He ain't do nothing to us. He ain't do nothing, but he irritated me. He didn't go off. He didn't have no crazy game, but what he did do is score some stupid shots that he shouldn't have made at all. How you going up and making one-handed turnaround behind the back off 1 leg, blindfolded, one-handed layup, but you can't make a wide open jump shot, bro? What are we doing? And then he wanted to go ahead and make a contested, barely a foul 3 over Cat, and then start shooting finger guns. When he shot those finger guns, I knew right there we had to beat them. We had to beat them, just so he looks goofy for doing that in the first place. And then before that, how Ant gonna get a tech? It was rescinded, but still, how they allow the ref to give him a tech when all he did was stare at Jit when he ran back down the court after cooking him, after giving him some buckets? Like who wouldn't do that? That's all he did. And then Jamal Murray, bald-headed, freaky, no shot making, freaky Instagram live self when I'm over here making a stupid freaky shot? Come on now. It didn't matter anyway though. You know why? Because Anthony Edwards, Baby Jordan, Air Ant Head, whatever you want to call him, stepped up and dropped 43 on they dome. They couldn't stop him, especially, bro, those plays on KCP. Ugh. That one play on Aaron Gordon where he cooked, buddy. Ugh. He was unstoppable this whole game. Cat gave us a light low 20 points too. And it's good that Cat accepted that he's not the main person anymore at Minnesota. It's good that he knows it's Anthony Edwards. It's Anthony Edwards' team. I'm glad that the whole Timberwolves team knows it. And there's no problems with it. At least I think. And we can't forget about my boy Nas Reed. He came in clutch in the fourth quarter. I mean clutch. He might have only had 16 points, but his impact in the fourth quarter was detrimental. He had 2 points before that, and in the fourth quarter dropped 14. team. And he hit some big shots for us too. And he stepped up for real. So shout out to him for sure, for sure. And then Alexander Walker, he didn't really do nothing in this game, but we didn't really need him to. I'm going to need him to step it up though, because that's not acceptable. See, Naz Reid noticed that he wasn't really doing nothing this whole playoff series so far. Not even just this series, but he realized throughout the whole series against the Suns, he wasn't really doing anything. I'm glad he stepped up and did what we know Naz Reid can do. Now, finally, we got Jaden McDaniels. Jaden McDaniels. I like you, bro. You a good asset to the team. They got KD, but we got Jaden McDaniels, right? Right? So why did me and you drop the same amount of points? The same! Y'all won't believe this. Me and Jaden McDaniels dead scored the same amount of points. Isn't that crazy? I didn't think that was possible. And you know what's even crazier? I wasn't playing. Now, I will give him props for defense, but even on defense, I don't remember him doing too much. But that's all right, though. I'll give you a little break. McDaniels, I'm expecting at least like 12 from you every game. Give me a nice little 12 buckets. Right? Just give me a nice little 12 buckets. You and Naz Reid give me 12 plus. Ant, Conley, and Cat will do the rest of the scoring. Just give me 12 points. Cat give you a good 20. Ant give you a good 30 plus. And Conley give you a good 15 plus. You give me at least 12. Naz give me at least 12. And we good. Just don't be running up and down the court for 40 minutes again and have nothing to show for it, right? I can't even continue without talking about Rudy Gobert. He was a massive help on defense. Sure, he couldn't stop Jokic, but nobody can stop Jokic. So I'm not gonna hold that against him. Now, if it was someone like Nerlens Noel, then yeah, what are you doing? But nah. It's Jokic. So that's acceptable. Hold him under 35 points and don't give him a triple-double. And that's a dub against Jokic in my books, because that's really all you can do. You can just suppress him. Overall, a good game, though. I'm super excited for these series, bro. We got to keep playing like this, though. We got to keep playing at this level, and we got to keep stopping the Nuggets. Because let me tell y'all, if we beat the Nuggets, you ain't ever going to hear the end of it. I'm going to be talking about this forever. Anthony Edwards instantly jumps up to top 10 shooting guards of all time. I don't care if it's Glaze. Just look at him. It look like Jordan. But yeah, bro, I believe we're going to do this. Let me know if y'all think the Timberwolves ready and they going to take this series from the Nuggets, low-key being the underdogs, as well as maybe go to the championship. Or let me know if I'm just chatting. I'm out.